we have Levi, Zanders, and Colin, Fresse doing their presentation on world poverty. So let's give them a big round of applause. Woo!
What can you do? Hi, I'm Levi Zanders.
And I'm Colin, Fresse, and we're here to talk to you about world poverty and the people out there overseas who are hungry and starving daily, day after day after day.
So first of all, what can you do with $2? You could buy a new app on your phone, have some fun, play Clash of Clans maybe. You could buy snacks, be a couch potato, maybe watch your favorite movie for the 17th time. You could buy a lottery ticket, hope to get lucky. You could even get a cup of drip coffee.
Or you could think about this fact for 3.6 seconds. Every 3.6 seconds, a child dies from starvation. Let that sink in. Think about that for a second. And think about how important that is.
That's 84 children just while we're up here talking. That's just unimaginable. And so while you could be sitting there watching Harry Potter 17 times, you could also, those $2, for instead of snacks, you could save a life.
So we want you to think about this for a second. We don't want you to think about distractions around you, your phone, your belongings in your house. But think about this. Hunger kills more than is a bigger problem than America, Canada, and the European Union combined. That's huge. We live in America, and it's bigger than that, Canada, and the European Union.
So 34 million children suffer from acute malnutrition. And that's deadly if nobody helps them out. That's 34 million. That's the state of Idaho, like 30-something times.
So one of the things we want you to think about is we're not trying to kill your joy, but what does hunger cause? Hunger causes so many things. And one of the biggest things is it kills more people than tuberculosis, AIDS, and malaria combined. It's incredible just to see how many statistics there are about this.
The world produces enough food for everybody. But those who don't have the food either don't have land or they don't have money. And they don't have an opportunity to get any of it.
We want you guys to think about this. We want you guys not to just be concerned about your own things right now. We want you guys to think about this. In 2010, there was an estimate of 7.6 million children that died from starvation. 7.6 million. That's 20,000 a day. So by the end of today, 20,000 children will have died from starvation.
And that's just a massive number. So you might think, now I don't walk outside and see someone starving. Well, in Asia, there's over 500 million people. In Africa, 215 million. In Latin America, 37 million. Just unimaginable numbers of hungry people around the world.
And you might be thinking, okay, what's the big deal about being hungry? There's so many things that come into that factor. People are lacking energy. They can't they're stunning growth. There's so many things. You don't have the energy to move anymore. Babies will die from not being able to nourish on food. There's so many things that add into being hungry and starvation.
So you might think, well, why should I help? I'm some guy in America, or girl, but in the Bible it even says so. John said to a crowd, he said, if you have 2 shirts, give it to someone who doesn't have one. And if you have food, do the same. That's Luke 3:11.
So I want you guys to imagine something. Imagine you're in your house with all your belongings, with everything that you have, you possibly have owned in your lifetime. And get rid of it. All you have is a single room. And it's not just your nice, neat little room. It's pretty much a dirt house. And that's it. Your whole family lives in it. You have one bed. You all share it. You have one table to eat food at. And it's not 3 meals a day like we have. It's only one a week. One a week. Instead of being able to go home and have a snack or having McDonald's down the street so that you can go eat whenever you want, you have none of that. You ration it for one time a week. And that's all your family survives off of that one ration per week. And that's how you live your life.
And that's just unimaginable. Walking miles for water, walking miles for food. I mean, we think nobody could survive like that. But millions and millions of people do it on a daily basis. And so we don't just get to help. We have the responsibility to help. As Nelson Mandela said, it's not about charity, guys. It's about justice. And President Jimmy Carter said we can't have peace in the world if 1/3 of us are filthy rich and 2/3 are starving.
So there's about 13.1% people in the world who are hungry. And that 1/3 of the food in the world is wasted. That's more food wasted than there are people are hungry. And that includes America at most, with restaurants going out to eat constantly. They throw out so much food that people need.
So next time you think, I'm hungry, maybe you skip dinner. Well, there's people that or a meal a week while you're sitting here with 3 a day and snack between it. And so if you eat that sandwich and think you're hungry, that's natural. But just don't take it for granted.
You might be thinking, what can I do? What can I do with those $2? And what can I do? You can go to this website right here at actionagainsthunger.org/donate and donate those $2 or donate money at least so that people around the world can have food so they're not starving daily.
So guys, don't just sit there and say, oh, that was a great presentation. Because you have the opportunity now to help people. You have the opportunity to be the 1/3 that helps the 2/3, not that flaunts the wealth. So go and change the world.